What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 19 of the YouTube Cup Series in Season 3 off at Atlanta. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place is Jaden Williams, followed by Chase Smith, Connor Hudson, Max Stenson, Frosted Derp, Ufer Guide, Abel Bush, John Castellan, Hungry Bones, Justin Joey, Adam Ethel, Jeremiah Cash, Gia Tran, Puerto Rico YT, Damon Woolsey, Cincinnati, King Science, Rocky Gordon, Daniel Jaws, Cody Gomez, Jonas Walter, PM Damien, Random Massman, Michael Hong, Roy Rodriguez, Mike Jones, Mario Bay, Eli Tabor, and Nick DiCapua. With that out of the way, let's talk about our lineup for today. On pole position is going to be the number 16 of Chase Smith for Walnut Peach Racing, who actually won our last broadcasted race at Nashville. So congratulations to him getting his first Cup win. He might get one here today. And on his outside is none other than Max Stenson in the number 90. 2 Cup Series wins. He won the Cup Series race at Chicago. So congratulations to him winning the Chicago Street Course. He now has 2 Cup Series wins, and it's looking good for Max Stenson. So without the way, if you look way back in the field here, you will see Jaden Williams, our points leader in the number 9, driving his Becton Dickinson scheme. Forgot what they do. Think they might be like a hospital or something, some sort of Medicare. But yeah. Anyways, with that being said, the pace car is going to pull in. We've got our usual field of 29 cars today at Atlanta Super Speedway, and the track has been remodified from when we first came here at the Atlanta 1 race, but that was not broadcasted, so this is going to be the first time we see the Cup Series racing at Atlanta this season on live broadcast. So with that being said, we're going to come double file to the line here to the Geico restart zone. The green flag's out in the air at Atlanta. Let's go! John Castellan steps out early to make things 3 wide in this race, coming through turns 1 and 2. He's going to make it 3 wide with King Science and Ufer Guide. Field is trying to separate between them. John Castellan already up to 3rd. Chase Smith in the lead with Daniel Jaws behind him. 2 Animated Buddies Motorsports cars, Daniel Jaws and King Science both there. A little bit of contact. The shoving coming to 3 wide off turn 4. And the round goes Michael Hong. He saves it with Mike Jones in tow. Great driving there from the 92 and the 75. Still 3 wide coming through the tribal. Mike Jones trying to rejoin the track and contact. 2 cars up the track and into the wall. Multiple cars in the wall here at Atlanta. It looks like it's Mike Jones, Michael Hong, and Rocky Gordon. Oh, more trouble up ahead. 4 cars below the line. It looks like it's Random Mazpan and a couple more cars. The caution is going to come out. I apologize for my slower commentating there. Just trying to recollect my thoughts. I'm still sick, so I'm trying to make the commentating sound as good as possible. Anyways, looks like Mike Jones was trying to come back up on the track and just got turned by Mike Jones up into Abel Bush, Connor Hudson. Jaden Williams got in there. Rocky Gordon went around. Jeremiah Cash is in that. And coming off turn 4, there was more trouble up here. I can't see what that was, but it looks like everybody just piled up in the outside lane. It looks like we got Random Mazpan, Mario Bade, Max Stenson, Justin Joey in it, Roy Rodriguez. Big wreck here on lap number 2. There's everybody below the line there. All drivers, look at that. That's 4 drivers from the lower series too. Roy, Max, Random, and Marty. Here it is from another angle. Watch that 75 on the bottom. Oh, Mike Jones got kicked out. I think by maybe Damon Wool or something. Got shot down into Michael Hong, and that caused him to go up the track. And there's everybody wrecking in front of him coming off turn 4. Oh! I think Justin turned Random down into Marty and Max, and it looks like they might have came up on Roy Rodriguez there. Adam Ethel just barely slipping by on the bottom. Everybody else kind of piles in behind. That was a hard lick the 87 and 43 took to the outside wall there. I wonder if they'll be able to repair that thing and get it back out on the track. Here it is again. It looks like Damon did turn Mike into Michael. Turned up into Abel, clipped him and Connor, slammed the 29 and 81 up against the wall. And then up here, oof. Nick DiCapua got in that. Zeke Sunsenlake. These guys are just not having good days. And Roy goes down into Adam Etheriel, but luckily Adam gets hard on the brakes. So we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta Super Speedway, everybody. This time by Chase Smith and Puerto Rico YT will be leading us back to the green flag at Atlanta. Let's go. Stage 1 ends on, I believe, lap 14. So we got 8 to go in the stage. John Castelline stepping out once again below Chase Smith. Dano draws right behind him in the 91. Pack's a little bit more spread out now. Whoa, good move there by King Science. He's trying to get around his teammate in the number 91. John Castelline to the lead. He's got help for... Oh, contact! Trouble! Multiple cars in the wall. It's Chase Smith. He goes down the field into, I think that's Zeke Sensenike, and the caution comes back out once again. Something's telling me somebody's going to do a blowover. Chase Smith involved in this wreck, and I think 2 other cars as well. And the pace car is out. So let's go ahead and go to that replay and see what happened. Coming through turns 3 and 4, looks like, well, 1 and 2, looks like Chase just went up high. Oh, Jonas turned King Science up into Dano Draws and Chase Smith, and Jonas went around, so did Chase. Then he gets hit by Adam Ethereal, then by Madi, and then goes down both of the 34 and the 7 save it. Then here comes Chase down the pack, gets hit by Zeke Sensenike. Nick DiCaprio nowhere to go. Neither is Abel Bush, but they both just sit there and watch their friends slide in front of them. Luckily, they get hard on the brakes and don't get collected. Still a very big wreck, though. I'm surprised Jonas didn't get more contact there. Oh, Madi got turned around. I think Roy might have did that. He's the only one there. Or he spun by himself. It's a little weird. Here it is again. Hard into the wall. Oh my gosh. Very hard hits for Chase Smith. Oh yeah, Roy just turned Madi into the outside wall there. A bit unorthodox, I will say. But we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta Super Speedway, everybody. This time by John Castelline and King Science will be leading us back to the green flag in stage number 1. Let's go! Two laps to go in stage number 1. Who will get it? Will we even make it back to the flag? We're 3 wide for the lead right now with King Science, John Castelline, and Hungry Bones squeezing each other up top. John Castelline barely given any room from the 65. Hungry Bones playing hard to get with help on the bottom from PM Damien in the 48. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Up into the wall and 1 around in front of the field. It's Cody Gomez wrecking through turns 3 and 4. He doesn't collect any. Oh, Connor Hudson gets in the wall. He clips Jaden Williams, and the caution comes out before the line. And stage 1 will end under caution. I think it will be Hungry Bones. Maybe it will be Hungry Bones. There it is. Yellow is out for the stage end and for the caution. Onto the back straightaway. There's all the cars. Excuse me. Let me see. Let's go to the replay and see what happened. Looks like he's pushing Ufer Guide. 23 and the 14 went up in the wall and then got turned by Eli right in front of Frosted Derp. Frosted made a good move to get out the way there. Oh, Dano hit him. And he hits the wall again, goes down into Connor Hudson, clips Abel. Connor right into the wall. Jaden Williams nowhere to go. And he also gets turned by the 18. Still don't know who won the stage, though, so might have to review the footage and see who got it during the caution. Jeez, he went right up into the wall. Luckily, not too big of a wreck, but definitely going to put a damper on Cody and Jaden's day. So we'll see you on the restart. All right, folks, we're coming back to the green flag here for stage number 2 with Hungry Bones, who actually won stage 1 under caution, and PM Damien on the outside. Stage 2 underway. Let's go. Stage 2 ends on lap number 32. PM Damien on the outside lane. Hungry Bones on the inside. Excuse me. 3, 2, double file coming through turns 1 and 2. A little bit of contact from the 48 and 65. John Castelline decides to stay behind the 65 this stage. He did a lot of stepping out in stage number 1, but this time he's playing it safe. In contact, 2 cars off the track is Roy Rodriguez and Damon Wool. They save it. And now Hungry Bones and John Castelline go off the track. They save it as well. Almost 3 wide for the lead now as King Science tries to make a run through the middle, but he's got no help. His teammate Frosted Derp right behind him, though. Hungry Bones pulling away from the pack. Coming through turns 1 and 2 again. King Science trying to move out the way with Frosted Derp. He's got his teammate behind him, and he steps to the inside. He leaves John Castelline in the middle with no help. PM Damien is up high. He's got the help from Gia Tran and his teammate in the 14 Ufer Guide for Roblox Racing. Gia Tran in the middle. Let's crank it up. Trouble coming off turn 4. Big hits with King Science and Hungry Bones as well. Jonas Walter gets collected. The caution is out. With 10 laps to go in stage number 2. Didn't see what happened there. We were in the crank it up sequence. Just came back and they were both spinning. So let's go ahead and find the pace car. See if where it is right now. There's everybody. Looks like the 23 and 65 got driving again, so that's good news. It's going to be Rant Racing and Animated Buddies Motorsports involved in this wreck, and they're still wrecking in front of them. It's, I think, PM Damien and King Science again, or that might be Nick. They have pretty much the same exact scheme, so I can't tell. It looks like PM Damien turned Hungry Bones down into King Science and went up. Hungry Bones hard in the wall, and great placement for the Sun and Coast sign to be there. But it looks like they just got turned, and PM Damien might have stepped out. Here comes Max Sensen, a big hit to the back of the 23. That's what sent him in front of Jonas. And PM Damien escaped pretty much with little to no damage. It's cosmetic, so yeah. Here they are again. Turn right into King Science, up into the wall. Almost collected Damon Wool, and here comes Max with a huge hit to the back of the 23. Jonas Walter gives the 65 a little tap as well. We'll see you guys on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta, everybody. We got just 8 laps to go in stage number 2. John Castelline and Frosted Derp. Let's go. The 15 and the 52 in contact. Cody Gomez turned around in front of the field, and so is Ufer Guide. Big one coming into turn 1, and Damon Wool is collected with him. Well, I guess I wouldn't say that was a big one. That was more of a mini one, but pretty sure everybody got stacked up there. There's the pace car. Let's go to the replay and see what happened on the restart there. Coming to the green flag. Pay attention to Cody Gomez at the back of the field there. Whoa, what happened to Connor Hudson? I think he got clipped. Oh, and then Cody got turned by Guide. Got hard on the brakes and collected Damon Wool. And yeah, I was right. Everybody kind of got stacked there for a second. Who turned Connor? I didn't even see that. Oh, it was Gia Tran. Look at that. Way off the track. Good save. It's like the second save that I know Connor Hudson has done. Way around goes the 18 and the 14. King Science just barely slips by on the outside as well. And there's the pace car. We'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta, everybody. Frosted Derp and John Casterline will be leading us back to the green flag once again, this time in switch positions. Let's go. Once again in stage number 3. Wait, is stage 2 end under caution? Oh, wait, no. This is a one-lap shoot. Wait, is it? No, we got 2 to go in stage 2. Okay. Thought it was a one-lap shootout there for a second. John Casterline is on the outside with no help. Frosted Derp has a sizable gap over Roy Rodriguez. Damon Wool goes in the pits. A little bit of sliding there from the 18. He saves it behind Connor Hudson. He checks up onto PM Damon. They go outside. Trying to get around him. He does it. He blocks hard in the wall. Cody Gomez upside down. He gets hit by King Science. Up and over in the front stretch. Hard into the outside wall again. He smacks it sliding on his roof. And stage 2 ends under caution. Horrible crash for Cody Gomez. Holy crap. He just got turned in the wall. I mean, they were trying to get around him. I think he got slower. I don't know what happened. I just saw him get loose in front of somebody, try to get around Connor. He went to the bottom, and I think somebody else turned him, trying to swivel around him there. Horrible, horrible crash for Cody here. He got hit again. Major damage on the 18. Coming off turn 4. Pay attention to those orange cars up on the top side. Oh, my God. He got turned right into the outside wall and at that angle on the track, which is even worse. And then he got hit again by PM Damien while he was on the wall. That's what caused him to flip. He just went on the front stretch up and over. King Science had nowhere to go. Smacked him right on the roof. Just a huge, horrible wreck overall. Terrible wreck. Look at this again. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what, the second time Cody's been upside down now? He went over at Kansas too, right? Because he went over at Kansas, and he went in the catch fence there. This is the second time he's been upside down that I can remember recently. He's probably been upside down again. I don't know, but God, Jesus Christ. That is horrible. I don't mean to use his name in vain, but God, that is a horrible crash for Cody. He's just sliding there. He got hit by King Science twice, and then got hit again by Jaden Williams. That's definitely not going to go without injury. We'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta Motor Speedway, everybody. Stage 2 ended under caution with Frosted Derp being your winner, and he's going to lead us back to the green flag for Stage 3. The winner of this race all comes down to this. Cody Gomez has been taken to the care center. Very bad wreck for him. Hopefully he can return to racing. But we'll find out soon. Whoa, contact. Puerto Rico off the track and now Hungry Bones off the track with Mike Jones. They both save it. That almost ended horribly there. Frosted Derp and John Casterline still battling side by side. Dan O'Draws goes off the track with Gia Tran. They come back up safely. Back onto the back straight. Less than 20 laps to go here. Serpentining on the backstretch. John Casterline trying to get the advantage on the backstretch. He almost got it, but Frosted Derp is charging back up with the speed. Dan O'Draws is there with him. 2 ABM cars. First is John Casterline, the 52 and 23. And here comes Gia Tran out of nowhere. Team Preppy rookie. She just joined this series at Kansas, won that race, her first ever race debut. Can she show us what she's got here? We'll know in a second as Roy Rodriguez goes off the track. Let's go ahead and crank it up. And around they go behind him. It's Mike Jones sliding down to the bottom of the track. Don't know if that was, is that a caution? No caution. The yellow flag is not being displayed, but Mike Jones has got his car back refired, and he's driving his way back on the track. You know, it says Abel is a lap down on the leaderboard, but he is sure pushing his way up to the front of this field. John Casterline and Gia Tran have pretty much pulled away from the rest of the pack, but Abel Busch is leading that second pack. Look at that humongous gap they have over the rest of the pack right now. Excuse me. It's about 3 seconds. Holy crap, at a super speedway. Abel Busch now leading the front of this field, a lap down, however, so it's really Roy Rodriguez that's leading right now with Uferguide in tow. Look at those two drafting away from each other. Gia Tran, look at that. Oh, my God. You would never see this pull away at Atlanta before, but, jeez. They're just hauling around the track right now. It's Gia Tran, the rookie, and John Casterline. Coming in 9 laps to go this time by. We forgot on the bottom with Puerto Rico YT. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch these two. Gia might not even be able to catch John, being that she is a rookie. She's got to pull off all her moves just right to get around that 15 car. As we saw, John Casterline has been good all day. Won stage 1, I think. And, actually, no, Hungry Bones won stage 1. And, he finished 4th and 2nd in stage 1 and stage 2. And he's looking to win the race right now with Gia Tran in tow. We'll see if these bozos back here can catch up. Oh, contact! 2 cars on the wall. Abel Busch up! Side down and over. He takes out the camera and flips down to the bottom of the track. The caution comes back out at Atlanta. We have another car up and over. This time it's Abel Busch. I saw Roy in Puerto Rico go around. Let's go to the replay and see what happened to them. Here it is. Watch them closely. They go in the wall, and Abel Busch just goes upside down into the catch fence. Horrible crash. I feel like I've seen that exact crash before. Like flipping over into the catch fence like that. Talladega turn 1, Ricky Craven, or any crash really that they barrel. Ricky Craven barreling into the catch fence at Talladega. Neil Bonnet kind of reminds me of a flip like that. He just goes up and over, takes out the camera and the catch fence, and just is on for the ride. Slides upside down, but luckily, unlike Cody, he lands on his wheels. Still a very scary crash there. Here it is again. We'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Atlanta, everybody. We started a little bit late, but I promise you we're still on the same lap that we started on. 3 laps to go at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Super Speedway. It's Gia Tran and John Casterline battling it out for the win. Can Gia get her second YouTube Cup Series win in only within less than 10 races? Okay. Coming back to the line, 2 laps to go. John Casterline versus Gia Tran. Guy is trying to draft up there with Eli Tabor. John is holding his own on the outside. He's losing the stream a little bit. Gia Tran's trying to pull ahead, and she's doing a very good job at it. Trying to stay in front of John, but he has the advantage. Coming back to the line on the front stretch. Gia Tran versus John Casterline. White flag out in the air at Atlanta. They're still side by side. Frosted Derp is behind him. Will it be John? Will it be Gia? We'll know in just a few moments here. Gia trying to push him to the top of the track. Not giving him an inch. Down the back straightaway. Frosted Derp has left the grasp of the 34. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Frosted Derp catching up. He goes down to the bottom. Side by side off turn 4. 3 wide to the line, and it's a photo finish at Atlanta Super Speedway. What a race. That is probably the best way to end off this race. How close was that? It was close, I tell you. Look at that. John and Gia just sitting right there. They came 3 wide to the line. Let's look at it again. It's Gia there, Gia there. Here comes John. Oh, that was way too close. Oh, man, that was way too close. Here it is again. Ooh, I think it might be John. But it looks like it could be Gia as well. Their bumpers are like right neck and neck. Frosted Derp wasn't even close. And I think he was actually lapped down because he didn't pit at the coming back to pit road, which is something that only the lap cars do because they have to get their lap back. But look at this. Still a 2 wide finish. Well, 3 wide, but Frosted Derp wasn't on the lead lap, unfortunately. That is just too close to call it, man. We'll see what happens. Well, folks, the officials have determined that it was John Casterline who won this race at Atlanta, boys and girls. Here is the interval. You can see it was 0.00 seconds. And Gia started all the way in last place. I tell you, this girl has some talent. Like, some races, there goes John. Some races, she might not show it, but she definitely has the ability to do something great in the Cup Series. She won at Kansas, gotten a photo finish, the closest one of the closest ones yet in Yackers, and almost won this race. I see great things in the future of Gia, I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's what, the 3rd photo finish? We had the almost photo finish at Pocono last in season, I think it was 1, from Zeke Sensenike and PM Damien. Then you had the photo finish in the Truck Series at Daytona with Christina Animations and Riley Tabor. Then you had the photo finish in the Cup Series at Daytona with Adam Ethero and Hungry Bones, which is a rivalry that's been spanning way too long. And then you had the photo finish here, which was 0.00 seconds. And we're doing a great job, guys. This is awesome. But anyways, with that being said, this has been Blowover Productions. This was the YouTube Cup Series in Season 3 at Atlanta, and we will see you at our next race at Pocono. So with that being said, peace, and we'll see you at the Tricky Triangle. See ya.